Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of my most valuable Beatles records, my top 10. In this video is going to be showing off my 45's top 10 most valuable records, and all of them are, of course, Beatles picture sleeves, and there's some without picture sleeves as well. I had an earlier video showing my top 10 Beatles LPs according to Discogs, and kind of personal experience. I just didn't feel like mixing the two together. So I have the 10 records for you here. I have 4 in frames, so I'll save those for last. And for this first one I'm going to show you, they're actually 2 records. I'm kind of combining them as one because they're kind of similar. And it is Strawberry Fields Forever with Penny Lane, and this is the promotional version. And Penny Lane has the trumpet flourish at the end on this version, and I really like the little added trumpet at the end. And kind of whenever I seem to listen to a regular version of Penny Lane, I always kind of miss hearing it. So it's kind of weird, but I like the little bit at the end. And the next one is also going to be another promotional Capital 45, and it's Lady Madonna, backed with the inner light. And this one came with a picture sleeve as well, so I'll show that for you guys here. Just your standard United States picture sleeve here. And both of these records range from about, I say about $70 to, or $75 to $100 or so. So they're kind of tough to find, but not impossible. Let's see. All right. So now we're kind of moving on to some foreign picture sleeves here. And this next one is from Italy. And this one is 8 Days a Week with I'm a Loser. I always liked this picture sleeve a lot. The Beatles golfing, kind of funny. Here's the back. And the label is on the Parlophone dark green label here from Italy. There's I'm a Loser. And 8 Days a Week. On Discogs, it has this record from about $110 or so, and I'm kind of going based off some eBay prices too that have sold in the past. I usually sometimes watch items just to see how much they go for, and the last few that sold on eBay have been around the $115 to $130 range. I did not pay that much, and so I'm just kind of interested to see how much they go for. So next one here is from Norway, and here's the picture sleeve. It's got some tape up top, but still a very cool picture sleeve with Cant Buy Me Love, and You Can't Do That. There's the backside. And the label is on the old style red Parlophone label. Made in Norway. And this one goes probably from $100 to $140 depending on the condition. I enjoy these picture sleeves, and they're also on the poster that I've been talking about in previous videos. The ones from Norway are kind of difficult to find, and when you do find them, they're usually typically expensive. So the next one here is a little bit interesting. It doesn't have a picture sleeve, but let's see if I can find it on my computer here. Here it is. But it says around $80 to $100, and this one is from the Philippines. It has All My Loving, and the B-side is Don't Bother Me, which is kind of an interesting song to have on a 45 single. So that's kind of neat, and I always enjoy kind of finding different countries that put on more unique songs on singles, not necessarily just classic singles. So those are always kind of fun to see. All right. So next one, we're going back to Italy, and this one's kind of interesting because it's actually a misprint, and it is "Hello Goodbye" with "I Am the Walrus." Now, for those who don't know this one, this picture sleeve was supposed to have a blue outer, a light blue. This one's in the background, and this one has a white background. So this makes it a misprint. There's the back. Kind of nice with all the album covers there. And Discogs has this one for about $120. And it's on the black Italian label. It has Parlophone without E. So all Italian labels have that. It's kind of interesting. So that was a good find. I found that for a pretty decent price on eBay. I was the only one to bid on it, and I got it for a cheap price. Alright, for this one, again, we're going back to Norway here. This is one of their later singles. And it is "Something and Come Together" from Norway. Here's the sleeve. Kind of an interesting picture with the three Beatles on sitting on the couch there, and George in the mirror. Kind of a cool photograph there. Here's the back. It's advertising some other songs and artists. And it is on Apple label here with "Something" as the A side. Here is "Come Together." And on Discogs, they have this around $100 record, which on eBay, that's kind of seeing how much they've been going for if they're in nice condition. So that was all of the ones that weren't framed. Now we'll be getting into the framed ones, and these are going to be my most expensive ones. I'll start off with the ones from the United States first and show you the foreign picture sleeves after them. So let me grab those for you. First picture sleeve is the hard to find Beatles with Tony Sheridan Y with "Cry for the Shadow." Sorry about the glare. This 45 picture sleeve is also been counterfeited, and the only way you can tell is that the counterfeited picture sleeve is actually too small. So when you try to fit in a record, like a 45 record, it doesn't fit. So this one's an original one, and I don't really know a whole lot about the prices of this particular one. On Discogs, I'm guessing the picture sleeve has never sold before, so I'm just kind of guessing on the price. At least $150 record. If someone else knows the price of this one, just leave it in the comment. I would appreciate it. So I said at least $150 picture sleeve there. And then the next US picture sleeve, pretty sure is the rarest commercially available picture sleeve that was released in the United States, and that is the "Can't Buy Me Love, You Can't Do That" picture sleeve. This one on Discogs is sold for a maximum of $450. I know some of these can vary depending on the condition, especially, so I'm not quite sure where this one lands, but I know it's at least probably around the $450 range. I found that one at the Austin Record Show in Texas, and I had a bit of money saved up, and I thought that was the right time to buy it. I got it for a good price, I think. Alright, so the last two I've shown before on previous videos, but I'll tell you a little bit more about them. This is the record that came with this one was Day Tripper and We Can Work It Out. And this picture sleeve is from Turkey. And on Discogs, this one has around $230. And but on eBay, I seen one picture sleeve sold close to $300, so it's probably right around in that area. And the last one I have for you guys today is one that I recently showed in the update video, and this one is A Hard Day's Night with Things We Said Today. Now this picture sleeve is from Austria, and this took me a long time to find, and so did the one from Turkey, and this possibly could be the most expensive one here. There hasn't really been any ones sold on Discogs, but there's a few for sale, ranging anywhere from like $300 to $600, which is kind of insane. I was lucky enough to find this. I mean, I'll tell you, I found this for about $50 on Discogs, and it came up on my want list, and I pretty much bought it right away. So I got very lucky with this one. I was probably willing to spend a good bit for this one, but I was very happy to find it for a good price. I don't have the records to go with the picture sleeves and the frames with me right now, but you guys know the standard capital US label for Can't Buy Me Love, and the Y picture sleeve was on the MGM label, and the other two foreign ones were a little bit unique, but I have them in other videos showing the record labels. So that about wraps up my top 10 most valuable picture sleeves or 45s. Thanks for watching. I'm trying to figure out what next series I'll kind of do with my records. I'll probably show some of my LPs next. I have about 4 crates of Beatles albums and some of their solo stuff as well. So I might just kind of start going through the collection. I might do half a crate a video and show you what I have. And I also have about 6 tiny crates of 45s. So I can make a good bit of videos of showing my collection. And then also I'll keep you updated on Beatles records that come in through the mail and everything like that. Right now I got 1 in the mail so far. But once everything's kind of passed over with the virus and everything, hopefully I'll get to some local record stores and see if they have anything that I'm interested in. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.